automatically print your survey forms. Yes guys, this is yet another automation which is going to turn on your printer automatically. Here you will see that whenever you receive a submission of a survey form that you have created, the same survey form along with the details you have received is going to be printed out automatically. So let me show you this on my screen along with the process by which you can also create this automation. So guys, now you can see on my computer screen, I am in my JotForms applications dashboard, and here I have created all these forms, and this is a survey form that I have created named as distance learning survey. So I have created this survey form to take the survey from students who are pursuing distance learning. Okay. So you can see here this person, this student Pankaj Jain have filled this form here, and as and when he's going to submit this form, the document of this same filled form will be printed out from my printer automatically. Okay, so you can see this form is filled here. Now let me click here on submit. Okay, and you can see now on my screen, as I submitted this form, the printout of this same form is getting printed out from my printer automatically. Okay, so guys, the document of this filled form first created in my drive, first created and saved in my drive automatically, and the printout of that same document will be printed out here. So let me show you how the document look like of this survey form. So you can see in my drive a new document get created here with the name as Pankaj. Okay, so I'm opening this form, is this document for you, and here you can see this document is the same survey form filled. Okay, that my student has filled here. You can see in this document I have these questions and the answer to these questions as well, and these are the same responses that my student or the person who have filled the survey form has filled here. Okay, so this is how it is going to happen in real time. Now let me show you the process by which you can also create this automation. So guys, before starting this automation, first we need to have a few necessary things available. Okay, so the first thing is the form, the survey form in which by which we are taking the responses. Okay, so I have created the survey form with the help of JotForm application. You can use any other application as well. So in JotForm you can create the form by clicking here on create form button, and guys, you can use the templates available here. You can see it. JotForm provides you 10,000 plus pre-made form templates, so you can use any template from here. Okay, so you can search for a template. You can just fill here like survey and search for it, and it will provide you the templates for the survey forms. Okay, you can see it is listing 830 results for survey forms. So these are many survey form templates here. You can use them, or the other way is to create a form from scratch. So you can do that also by clicking here on create from scratch button, and here it will show these two options, the card form or the classic one. So I'm using classic one here. I have used classic form, and here you can see it is showing this blank form here, and you can, by clicking here, you can give the title of the form, you can give the subheader. Okay, and by clicking on this add form elements, you can add the elements in the form like this. You can see here it is showing us the full name. You can just drag it here. You can so it will create a new field here to fill. Okay, so you can drag email option here, you can drag address here like this. Okay, so the fields will be adding up here like this, or you can use this short text basic elements. Okay, and you can customize these fields. You can use long text. Okay, so you can use any of these features here and create your own beautiful form. So I have already created a form here, which is this. Let me show you. This is the form that I have created, distance learning survey. Okay, and the other thing you need is to have a folder in your Google Drive where you are going to save the created document of a filled form. Okay, so you guys, you have already seen that as and when any person is going to fill the form, the document of the same filled form will be saved here like this. You can see on my screen. Okay, so you need to have a folder in your drive. So I have this folder named as survey forms. Okay, so you can create a folder in your drive by clicking here on new button and Then click on this folder button like this and give the name to your folder, like I am giving here as survey 2, let's say. Okay, and another folder is created here. Okay. Okay, so these are the things, and other most important thing you need to have is a template by which you are going to create filled survey forms again and again as and when any of your client is going to fill that form. Okay, so you need to have a standard template created for this same form that you have created in JotForm. So I have created a template here in my Google Docs application. I am opening my Google Docs, guys. So this is my Google Docs, and here I have created a template with the name as distance learning survey. This one, okay, I can show you the template here. So this is the standard template of our survey form, and here I have all the details regarding the surveyor, regarding the person who is filling this form, as student's name, class, response ID. So you'll get the response ID whenever someone fills the form. Okay, and here you can see I have these questions, that these are the same questions I have asked in my survey form. Okay, are you learning reportedly? Okay, and here you can see I have all these variable tags here in double curly braces as name, class, response ID, and all of the answers of the questions. Because with every new form submission, these details are going to change. So you need to have these variable tags here. You need to put these double curly braces in your form, and between these braces, you need to give a name to your variable tag. So here in the place of name tag, we are going to have the name of the person who is filling the form. In the place of class tag, we are going to have the class, and here the response ID, and here are the answers of these questions. So these are the variable tags, and as and when we receive a new form submission, these things will be going to change automatically, and that I'll show you while we'll create the automation. Okay, so these three things we need to have: the survey form, the folder in your drive, and this template. Okay, so as you can create the template with the help of Google Docs application. I can show you that also. You have to just open your doc application like this, as I am opening here, and you can create the document by clicking here on blank like this, and from here you can start creating your survey form filled document by scratch. Okay, so you can add here many things. You can add here, insert here tables like this. I have inserted here, you can see in my template, this table I have inserted, so you can create this easily. This is no big task. And now it is time to create the automation, to set up the automation. For that, what you have to do, you have to sign up in Pabbly Connect first. Okay, so for that you have to type here pabbly.com, and the landing page of Pabbly will open up. From here you have to hover your cursor on this products, then click on Pabbly Connect. Okay, and from here you can set up your free Pabbly Connect trial account in just 2 minutes by clicking here on sign up free button. And the new year offer is also going, so you can grab this offer. Then you have to come to this products and click on Pabbly Connect. Okay, so after after signing up, you have to sign in actually. Okay, and when you sign in, you will find this all apps section of Pabbly, and from here you have to click on this Pabbly Connect panel's access now button, and that will bring you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect here like this. Okay, so the dashboard is loading here, and this is the dashboard. From here you have to start setting up your automation, and to do that you have to create a workflow. So you just have to click here on create workflow button, and here in this field you can give any suitable name to a workflow also. So let me fill the name here. So I have given the name of this workflow as auto generate and print survey form. Okay, now you can click here on this create button, and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. And on this page you will find these two things: first the trigger and the action. So our automation work on this trigger and action. Okay, so the trigger says when this happens, that means when any event is going to occur, the action will make Pabbly Connect perform any action. Okay, so action is saying do this. That means as and when you receive a trigger, action will make Pabbly Connect perform a certain function. Okay, so first of all, you have to set up your trigger, and our trigger, in our case, the trigger is any form submission that we are getting. Okay, so for that you have to choose your trigger application from this choose app field. So our trigger application is the application by which we have created our survey form. So our application is JotForm here. Okay, so if you have created let's say your form with the help of Google Form, you can select Google Form here. Okay, now I have selected JotForm, and in this trigger event you have to select this new response option, and you can see here it will trigger on new response. Okay, so here it is showing you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, guys. So with the help of this URL, first we are going to connect our JotForm application with Pabbly Connect, so that whenever we are going to receive a new form response, the data of that response will be collected here first in Pabbly Connect, and with the help of that response only, we are going to generate a filled survey form with the help of a template we have in Google Docs. Okay, so first of all, you have to click here on this copy button. Okay, like this, and here you can see as I clicked here on copy, it started showing waiting for the webhooks response. Okay, so now you had to go to your form builder. You can read the instructions here. Open your form in the form builder, click on the settings tab, go to integrations and search for webhooks. Let me show you the process. So as this is our JotForms dashboard, and this is my form here. You can see distance learning survey that we are using, and here I'm clicking on this more option, and here we have the settings. Click on settings here, and from this page you will find on the left hand side when you scroll down this integrations option. So click on integrations. Okay, and here you will find this webhooks panel. Click on it. Okay, and here you can see integration up and running is showing up here. That means we have already set up an integration with JotForm. You can remove this integration or added this integration. Let me remove this and I'll show you from the scratch. Okay, so search for webhooks again. This is webhooks. Okay, and here it will show you this add webhook field. So in this field, guys, you have to paste the webhook URL that you have copied from Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I am just pasting the webhook URL here like this. Okay, and now here you have to click on this complete integration button like this. Okay, and here you can see the integration is ready. Now what you have to do, you have to open your form again. So I'm opening my form here. As you can see in Pabbly Connect, where we are creating our workflow, it started showing waiting for the webhooks response, and this means that you need to do a test submission or a demo form submission, so that we can capture the details of the survey form here. Okay, so let me show you. We are going to open the form again. Okay, and from here I'm going to fill this form with this name Neeraj. Let's say Yadav, and the student is a student of class 10th. He is learning remotely with laptop. 5 to 7 hours he spent daily on learning, and it is slightly stressful for him, and the teachers are very helpful. The experience is somewhat better, let's say. And one-to-one discussion with the teacher, yes, once in a while he have one-to-one discussion. Okay, so the form is filled here. Now I'm clicking on submit, and you can see the form is submitted here. Now let's check in Pabbly Connect if we have captured the details, and you can see the details got captured here like this. It is showing us the details of the person who have filled the form like this in this pretty label. Okay, like this, and here you can see it will show you uh, the informations like this: the first name, the last name. Okay, all the answers that this person have given in the form, it is collected here. Now with the help of this data only, we are going to create a document of this filled form with the help of the template we have. Okay, For that, what you have to do, and let me show you one thing more. First, you need to check in this data that if we have the sufficient data that we need to fill in the document or document template. Okay, so let me show you the document template. So this is our template, guys. Okay, in my Google Docs application named as Distance Learning Survey Template. And by this, we are going to create our document of filled survey form. Okay, so here it is asking the name, the class, the response ID. Okay, and the submission date as well. Okay, so here it is asking along with all the answers the submission date of this form. So let's check if we have all the details here in Pabbly Connect. So you can see if we have this response submission ID here. So we are going to use this ID to be here in my template. Here you can see in this tag, in the response ID tag, we are going to fill this submission ID or form ID. And here we have all the details of the questions and the answers. Okay, but we do not have the date of submission here. Okay, so I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly by which we can fetch the date of the form submission. Okay, so here I'm going to click on this action button, and from this choose a field I'm going to select the feature by Pabbly which is called date time formatter. Okay, so just type date time formatter here. This is the feature. And here in this action event, select this current date option. So it will retrieve the current date on which the form is getting filled. Okay, select the current date option, then click on connect here. And here it is asking in which format you want the date. So you can select any format available here. For now, I'm selecting this MMDDYY, which is the normal format we use, or DDMMYY. Let's select this. And here it is asking if you want to include the time in response. So I do not want to include the time. I just want the date. So here I'm going to click on save and send test request. Okay. So you can see here it started showing this value, which is the date of the form submission. Now we got all the details, and now we want to create the document out of these details. For that, what you have to do, you have to connect your Google Docs application, and then we are going to create the filled form with the help of this template here. So to connect Google Docs, you have to click here on this plus icon, and from this action window, select Google Docs. Type here Google Docs. Okay, and here you can see we have this Google Docs application. And on this action event drop down, you have to select this option, create document from template. You can read here, it will create a new document from a template. Select this option. Okay, and then click on this connect button, and from this window select add new connection, and then click on connect with Google Docs. And from this window, it will ask for the email ID or the Gmail account by which your Docs application is connected. So select it. Okay, like this here. And then give the additional access required to create a document. Click on continue. Okay. And you can see the authorization is successful here. And we are connected with Google Docs like this. Okay. And here in this field template document, it is asking which template you want to use to create this document. Okay, so I have this document. I have already shown you the name of this template here is Distance Learning Survey Template. So in Pabbly Connect, when you click here on this field, it will show you all the documents you have created with the help of Google Docs. And my template is Distance Learning, this one. Okay, Distance Learning Survey Template. So select the template here like this, and here you can see as you select your template, it will start showing all these fields. New documents name required, new documents location required, and all the fields as name, class, response ID. Okay, so it is asking here in the new documents name, you have to name your document which you are going to create out of this template. So let me use the details I have captured here in the first and second step of the person who have filled the form. Okay, so we have all these details here, and I'm going to use the name of the person. So I'm going to create the document on the name of the person who have filled the form. So for that, you have to click here on this field, and you will find all these previous two steps available here. Click on this jot form new response option, and here you will find this name of the person. So I'm mapping the name, okay, but we can have two persons with the same name. So to distinguish between, to differentiate between forms between the persons with the same name, you need to create this document's name to be unique. Okay, so to make this thing unique here, I'm putting an underscore here, and I'm using the details of this form ID as well. So this form ID created uniquely as and when any person fill the form. So I'm mapping the form ID also. Okay. So we are done with the document's name, and here it is asking for the new document's location. So here you can select the folders or the directories you have in your Google Drive. Okay. So let me show you in the starting of the video, I have told you that you need to have a folder here in your drive in which you can save the created filled forms. Okay, so and I have shown you how to create the folder, and I have created this survey2 folder here. So I am going to use this folder only. So actually this folder is a subfolder of this survey form folder. So okay, I'm removing this from here, and I'm selecting this survey forms folder only. Okay, so in Pabbly Connect, when you click here on this new documents location field, it will show you all the folders or directories you have in your Google Drive. So this is our folder survey forms. I'm selecting it, and now you can see it started showing this name, class, response. So what are these fields here? Why it is asking these things? Because you can see I have in my Google Docs template all these variable tags here: name, class, response ID, questionnaires, like this, and the date. Okay, so all these variable tags will be reflected here in Pabbly Connect as and when you select your Google Docs application and connected it, because these variables need to be filled automatically in every new document that you are going to create with Google Docs. Okay, so to get these variable tags filled automatically, you need to map the values of these variable tags here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let me show you how you can map the things. You just have to use the information that you have collected in the first tab from JotForm. Okay, so for name, click here, click on JotForm and map the name. Okay, you will find the first name here and the last name also, like this. Okay, we mapped the name, and when you map these things, what will happen, as and when you start getting new form submission, each time this data is going to change automatically, and in the document it will be changed automatically. Okay, so here in this class field, I'm going to map the class. You can get the class details as well, the response ID. So here you can see in the response ID, I am actually mapping this submission ID, which is the same thing. Okay, are you learning remote? So let me map the details here. So guys, I have mapped the details here required to create a filled form document. Okay, here you can see. And now let's check if this test document will be created with the help of Google Docs application or not. For that, you have to click here on save and send test request like this. And let's see if the document got created or not. So you can see here started showing this kind of response. Okay, and here it will show you this document ID created. This means it has created a new document. So let me show you the new document, and you will find a new document created and saved in your Google Drive in a folder that you have selected here. Okay, so I have selected this folder. Let me show you. I've selected this survey forms folder in my Google Drive. So let me check here. In the survey forms, you can see a Neeraj document with the name Neeraj, and this submission ID got created here automatically. And let me open this for you. And here you'll find in the place of variable tags, we have these details: the name of the person, the class, the response ID is here, all the answers are here, and the submission date is also here. Okay, so because we have mapped all these details here in Pabbly Connect like this, it got changed in place of variable text. Okay, so connection with Google Docs is working properly. Now what we want to print this same document that we have just created. Okay, so guys, before for printing the same document, we are going to use a mobile printing application which is called ezeep. Okay, but before connecting our ezeep application with Pabbly Connect, we need to make this document created shareable. We need to have some shareable file links of this same document so that we can communicate with the ezeep application and tell the application which file we need to be printed. Okay, for that, what you have to do, you have to just click here on this plus icon here, and from another action window you have to select Google Drive application. This is our Google Drive application. Okay, and because we have the document present in our Google Drive. Okay, so we are selecting this, and here in this action event we are going to use a feature, an action event which is called share a file with anyone option. Okay, so we have this share a file with anyone. Okay, so you have to use this action event and then click on connect here, and from this window select add new connection like this, and then click on connect with Google Drive, and from this window you have to select the Gmail account by which the drive is connected and give the required access. Okay, and the authorization is getting successful here. Okay, and you can see connected is showing up. We are connected, and here it is asking for the file ID. So in this previous step you have seen that it has created a document ID. Okay, like this, right, where we have created this document. So I'm going to use this document ID. I'm going to just toggle this map button to on like this, and I'm going to erase this field first. And when you click here on the file ID field, you will find all the previous steps, and from this Google Docs step, just map the document ID created. Okay, this one, map it like this. Okay, right, and now click here on save and send test request, and it will generate some shareable file links for you. Okay, so you can see here it has given us the drive permission, type as anyone, role as reader, and here you can see we have this web link, the RTF link, the application link, and the HTML link, and the PDF link as well, the EPUB, the zip, and all the shareable links we got here. So I'm going to use this PDF link to communicate with my ezeep application, which is a cloud or mobile printing application. So let me show you the dashboard of ezeep application. This is my ezeep account, guys, and you need to first connect your printer with ezeep application, then you need to convert ezeep with Pabbly Connect. Okay, this is how it will work. So first of all, with the help of this ezeep connector, connect your printer with ezeep application. Okay, after that go to Pabbly Connect, click here on this plus icon, and from this another actions tab, you have to select ezeep from this choose app field, search for ezeep, EZEEP, this one, ezeep blueprinting. Okay, and then you have to select the action event as print file. Okay, so it will print a file referenced by the file URL. Okay, so click here and then click on connect. Okay, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with ezeep. So this will bring you to the login window if you are not logged in. So I have already logged in, so it get connected automatically like this. Okay, and here it is asking the file URL. So here I'm going to use this URL that we have generated in the previous step. That's why we have generated these shareable links. So I'm going to use this export link application slash PDF one. For that you have to come here and just map it. Click here on this file URL, find the Google Drive option, and from here select the PDF URL, which is this. Okay, like this. And after that it will show you your printer ID, because we have already connected our printer as I've told you. So it will show you the printer ID selected here automatically. Here it is asking file type, so I have selected the PDF link, so you just have to select the file type as PDF. Okay, print and delete. So here you can use this option to get your file printed and deleted after that, or if you want to save it in your system, you can make this option yes. Okay. You can select the paper size, you can select the color printing enable option. If you want to have the print in color, you can select true here. Right now I'm making it false. You can select the number of copies you want. Okay, you can select the orientation, the duplex mode, the resolution, everything. And now I'm going to click here on save and send test requests to see if my ezeep application is working properly. So here I am clicking on save and send test request, and guys, you can see it is taking a few moments here, and it will create a job ID if it will print. Okay, so you can see the job ID is created here, and you can see on my screen the printer is out of my printer as well. Okay, so connection with ezeep is also working fine, and our workflow is completed. Now let me give you a quick recap what we have done. And guys, you need to set up this automation only once you connect all your application and map the details, you need not to do anything more. After that, as and when you will receive a form submission, your printer will work, your Google Docs application will work, the document will be created automatically, and it will be out of your printer automatically. You just have to set up this automation once. Okay, so let's see the recap. First of all, in this trigger, you have to select to trigger application, which is JotForm or any other form building application. And with the help of this URL, you have to connect it and capture the test details like these. Okay, and we are going to use these same test details to create a document out of it. But we didn't have the date of submission, so we use this feature datetime formatter by Pabbly to got the date of submission. After that, I connected Google Docs application where I have created the documents template, and with the help of this template and all the details we got, the test details we got, we created a test document which is the filled survey form like this. And then I have made the test document shareable with the help of this Google Drive application. Okay, and after that I connected ezeep application to get that test survey form printed out. Okay, like this, and our automation is set up. Now you just have to click on save, and guys, you can use this same workflow, because I am going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect trial account and start running this automation immediately. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you got any query regarding our business automation, you can ask and discuss your queries from this forum. And guys, if you want to check the pricing of this application, you can use this link. And if our automations are helping you, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.